Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom! So of course, we're the third day in. Hope all you guys been having a wonderful week so far. Of course, if you haven't already picked it up, we got ourselves a kitty! International Cat Day pet for 2023. It was kind of funny, I almost thought it was 2024 during the video I recorded earlier. Not sure how, I almost mixed that up. I think all year so far, we're like 8 months in. I think I have twice written down on a paper like what the actual year is. I just have not needed too much. But anyways, so today, a few things we're going to be doing. Of course, as the title indicates, today's probably the last day we got to do Tower of Doom. The guild has already pushed us over to stage 12, which normally, prior to version 7.0, would have been the final that we would have had to have done. At this point, we'd be done. However, of course, as of 7.0, we do have these new extra little shiny keys, a little pet orb, some dragonite, and all that little good stuff. Most noteworthy one. 5 shiny tokens for the golem. 1 lower mana cost for that guy. He's a really good mana accumulator. I actually almost kind of want to cover a video on him once we get that. He's actually pretty good. He might actually be better than Centurion. After messing around with him a little bit more, well, Centurion is fun, and is really good in, various goal spam teams, particularly with Zolgoth. I personally prefer using the golem way more. The issue is when there's not a lot of brown. Normally you can get a situation where there's a lot of brown, but there are definitely a lot of situations where it just can't do as much. But I feel like it always has the ability to do more than Saturgan in a given situation. Anyways, so aside from that, we will be doing some good old Underspire. Really been enjoying this new mode, though we have been doing horrifically bad. And I gotta know, is the door here? There's like 100% chance it is, as we guess 100% chance wrong the 5th time in a row. Go. Oh, speaking of Golem, I'm actually using him on this team now too. Mostly because I just wanted something that covered a little bit different color. And there we go, we just have him there. Alright, we'll take our blues, get that rolling. What else do we need? We'll take a red. Get ourselves a... We need brown. Can you just like spawn brown? It's not quite what we needed. But we'll take all that mess, grab our little bit of brown, take out everything. And 1 more AoE will do it. I should have probably gone in Furnace Mana first, but luckily we can still feed it directly with red and yellow. So we'll go for the yellow, and that should be match. Unless we get really unlucky with where it goes, but that is all we needed. Let's see. Did we get it? Yeah, I knew it! See? If I say there's a 100% chance it's there, it'll eventually be right. There's a 100% chance it was there, and a 100% chance it was there. So we got one right. Or sorry, not that one, that one. Oh, let's see. But yeah, okay, so that makes sense. That did give us some good data, though, of how this is. So basically, if we ever get a multipath like that onto a branching thing, it is almost always a dead end. If we're getting like a multipath beyond a 4, I don't think it's going to be it. Like, if it's a 5 or higher multipath. 4 multipath can. Oh, but then again, that was also still the thing. Because that was actually still a 4. It wasn't until the 5th that we got the info that it wasn't. The patterns are so weird sometimes. There's definitely a pattern going on there. Also, I can't believe we got the triple path. Yeah, if we ever see a triple path, definitely turn back. But anyways, let's go take this room. This is what? Just the 3rd room? What does 3rd room have? Doesn't this have like 0 loot? It almost has like negative loot. It has so little loot. Also, I'm not sure why I'm starting with Underspire. I just did the 1 battle, and I guess we're just doing the battles now. I didn't mean to start with this, but I wanted to do the 1, and I don't know, we're kind of already here. Might as well do them. And then I want to go do Tower of Doom, since it is Tower of Doom week, of course. Would make sense to go do that. And it should be the final day of Tower of Doom for us, unless we got unlucky. Depends how Val Ravens fall and everything, but we should be fine. Anyways, hello everyone! Hope you guys have been having a wonderful week so far. Hello Bill! Hello Florian! Hello, yeah! Hello Tyrion! Hello Keith Colia! Hello Nightmare! Hello Mary! Hello Logic Slayer! Hello, hello Cookie! Hello Mr. Jesse! Hello Daddy Shark! Hello Isabel! Hello, hello Chad! Hello Lester! Hello everyone else! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, oh, there's our... Oh, sorry. This wasn't the really bad one. Oh, sorry, we're still in the 2nd section. Oh, gosh. We're not even in the 3rd section yet. Oh, we're low on torches. Actually, I didn't even buy the torches today. Let me do that. Get our little bit of torch. A little bit more torch. Alright, we're good to go. Let's just go move to the only tile we can. And see what we have going forward. See if we can get anything good. Alright, right off the bat, we got some purple. Probably gonna cast a golem. I just realized we have not cast a golem a single time today yet, so it'd be nice to get him down. I can't wait till he has that one lower mana cost. Would make his mana a little bit easier to get up. Let's see, we do have a 4. Do we just go for it? I already have the other thing, but I do want more damage. So you know what, we'll go for it. Get our extra turn, throw down the Infernus, throw down the AoE. Probably should have done that in inverse order. But luckily it's still enough damage to kill. And there we go. Okay, so right off the bat. Door's almost guaranteed going to be to the right. So I'm going to go this way first. Which means you know it's going to be the other way. But no, we'll go this way. It's more likely to be over here. Doesn't mean it will. But we'll try over here first. Actually, I probably should have taken the brown. I need brown more than I need that purple. Oh, no. If I can get all the purple, it would be fine. I almost kind of want to not block this golem on brown. Just so we can get that super quick cast. That or, you know what? I'm using Titan right now. Why am I not using Geomancer? I should just use Geomancer and give him 50% start. I almost forgot. He counts as a construct. We can just Geomancer him to 6. He'll still need 7, but once he has the other upgrade, he'll only need 6. So that'll be nice. But for now, he does currently need 7. Oh, we'll get our little poke down. Yeah, why am I not using Geomancer? Let's see. Class, Geomancer, Geomancer, Geomancer. I'm so just used to just, like, defaulting to Titan. But, Geomancer is way better here. Oh, you know why? Because the initial team I had didn't have him there, so I was using Titan. But then when I switched in him, I forgot to switch to Geomancer yesterday. Yeah, Geomancer. So I see what the problem is then. Because the initial team we had was different. And when I changed it, I forgot to change the hero class to go with it. I also didn't change the banner. Actually, yes, I did. I remembered to change the banner, I forgot to change the hero class. That's what happened. Oh gosh, we got a branching path. Which way is it going to be? We have a lot of room, so it could go either way. I would say up is more likely. But depending on if they both turn right, then it wouldn't really matter if it's up or down. Like, if they're both turning right, it's the same either way. Let's see. You need to go get the last little bit of your mana. I'm just going to let it go up off of enchant, or we'll just get it from that. That works too. And I'm not sure why I keep casting that when we have Doom Club. Doom Club is more damage, though in that situation I'm not sure it would have been enough, but would have been decently high. Okay, so we have a triple path. Let's reflect on what this means. So, should we go up or down? We're going up. I was already going to go up regardless, but after seeing that, 100% we're going up. I don't even care if this is a dead end. We're going up. But it shouldn't be. Actually, it should be door. It's probably not going to be boss room. Boss room is probably in that other direction. That one that has everything going on. As long as we can find door first, we should be good to go. Let me just do Doomed Club. Doesn't even matter if we get alignment, he's not going to kill us. There's no penalty to losing troops in this mode. Even though these are Underworld-like battles, it doesn't actually have the same mechanics as Underworld. Like, we can lose all of our well, not all of our troops, but we can lose all but one troop. And we'd still get full credit for the fight, as long as you still have one to survive all the way at the end. I said, hello, Anthony! Welcome, welcome. And after this, we'll go hand out a code, and then probably go take the International Cat Day pet before I forget. As you definitely don't want to make sure to forget that. Make sure to get it. You have, what, 6 hours left? 7 hours left? What time is it right now? 7 hours. You have a little under 7 hours, like 6 hours, 45 minutes. So you still have plenty of time to go and get it. Alright, let's see. Go for all the browns there. Oh, you know what? We'll get that right over there. That's a lot of brown. We actually got a 5-er. And the other thing didn't get full mana, surprisingly. Really? 1 mana short. How did you even manage that? Also, that's one other interesting thing. Hero didn't get... Hero is actually starting to fall behind the curve, in a sense. Not because it actually is. Like, it's still ridiculously strong. Oh, there's the door. Not that Hero is getting weak. Also, I'm not even going to go that way. I'm going this way. I'm not even going to chance it. Triple path's always wrong. But Hero hasn't been getting weaker. But other things have been getting stronger. So, way back in the day... Hero in Gems of War was actually really weak. Like, it was almost never used. Then they eventually made some changes, most notably when they added, like, all those additional perks. But even before then, they added some changes to heroes that made them more viable to end up using. And then they became, like, every single team. And that lasted for a while. And we're still kind of in that now. However, now we're almost starting to 180 again. Because there's 2 perks that we've gotten in recent years that Hero does not actually have access to. One of them is elite levels. So, you know, the gold elite, bronze elite, all that kind of stuff. Which gives only a little bit extra stats, but still something that Hero does not have access to. But the other thing is now shinies. Of course, currently, and probably forever, as I highly doubt they would add such a mechanic, Hero does not have access to shininess. So it's not going to be able to get the 2 lower mana costs, nor does it get the extra perk. And that's 2 whole mechanics now that Hero does not have access to. And if they ever do a third, we could finally see Hero maybe starting to fall out of meta a little bit. Right now it still is, and to a degree it kind of always will with some of the heroes that exist these days. Like Elementalist, the 50% mana start one, stuff like that. They'll always have their niches that will always be used regardless of the overall viability of heroes. And of course they have like a billion weapons to choose from, which is always a nice perk as well. But yeah, they are starting to fall behind in that sense. Not that they're actually getting weaker, but the other things are getting stronger around them compared to before. And they're not getting any benefit from it. And I wouldn't be surprised they eventually had a third mechanic that does that. Like another buff 2 troops that, you know, Hero won't have access to. Alright, somewhere's down here I am almost guaranteed is the Doom room we need. Because there's no way the triple path is not a triple dead end. I am 100% certain that nearly every triple path we ever see is almost always going to be triple dead end. I am pretty confident. After we've had it happen a couple times now, not just this week. Though this week is the first time I think we've seen, like, every path. Just because I was like, we're 1 room off. It won't hurt to throw down the torch. 4 rooms later and, nothing. Alright, now comes the dilemma. It could be either of these 2 directions. And I have no logic onto which one it would be. I don't know. I like path having more doorways. Let's go this way. I'm not sure if these mean anything, but I'm going this way. Is these more often than not have denoted the more primary path? Though not always. I'm not sure if they're just completely random or if they actually mean something. I'm not sure if we've gathered enough data to really know. But I'd like to think that they do something, even though they probably do absolutely nothing whatsoever. That's a lot of damage. Might as well throw in Furnace. This should be a match. They're right next to each other. So they get the full amount of the blunt of the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not impossible that it's up. Because that means that the Verge is up immediately then. Because we already know there's a room there. Like, that's not within question. There's obviously a room there. There's a door going right there. So we know this is going to the right and then up. This could be it. It's pathing deliberately around it. So yeah, we'll go over here. Because we know for sure, based on that, the path that we're going to be going to paths around that room. And it seems like some really weird pathing the path around, if there wasn't something there. It could just be the merchant. But it definitely seems like there's something there. Because if that was just a dead end, there'd be no reason for that path to really wind like that. Unless they just want to troll us, which is very, very possible. Let's see. There's definitely something here. Oh, another room, apparently. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? We already know that this isn't. Why would we keep going? Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's double checking. Yeah, it's 7 between things, 6 between other things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm 1 room short. My bad. I counted this as a room. I was counting it from here. I need to count it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. We're 1 room off. Alright, now we'll know. I miscounted because I was counting it from the room that we haven't done yet rather than the room that's actually connecting the path. So I added an additional one that isn't there. Oh, I need brown, I need red, I need purple, I need purple. Now see, if he had -1 mana right now, he'd have full mana. We will have that soon. We'll have that hopefully tomorrow. I don't think we'll have it tonight. Guild's still a little ways away. But tomorrow night we should have it, and we can kind of mess around with it if we wanted to. So I think this Friday we're finally going to be covering the other mythic. Not the mythic that just happened, but you know, Cathurix. I mean to cover a video on him for a while, and hey, there it is! Yep, I told you it's pathing around something. If we keep saying it's down that path, we will eventually be right. And you know what? We have some redemption. Look at this! After how bad we did in that section, we have a flawless Section 3. Because we did this, all mandatory rooms, all mandatory rooms, all mandatory rooms, boom. But yeah, this made the most amount of sense. What really made it indicating that something was here was the fact that we knew that this room went up. Because we know, even without looking at this, that this room goes up. The reason is, this room right here went up even before we scouted this. And because of this, that means this block would be blocking this path. So this room would have to go up, as it's the only direction it has left. Which seemed like really weird pathing. Because normally it would be like an up and a right. Or like a right or something similar. If you were here. Like, realistically, if we didn't have any of this info, this room would have probably been an up and a right there. But since we got the up right here, we kind of knew something was probably here. It could have been a merchant, of course, though. But yeah, there was something there. Because it had really weird pathing that kind of pathed around it. Anyways, let's go to this room, and there we go. That's a Some Redemption. A perfect section 3. So we have a perfect section 1 and 3. So far, we have never gotten 3 perfect sections or more in a week. So let's see if we can at least hit 3 this week. Which will show we're at least somewhat improving at RNG. Even though we did so horrible in the previous section, we have never done more than 2 perfects in a week yet. And who knows, maybe this will be our first. We'll find out tomorrow, because we definitely don't have enough torches to find out today. Yeah, we got our little bit of mana. We'll throw it on a furnace. We need our last little bit of thing. We don't have alignment. We still don't have alignment, though it's more worth casting now, so we'll go for it. And there we go. Oh wait, we did have alignment? Oh wait, were we just up against a Doom? No. Why did it create more? Okay, I'm confused. Also, gosh, this loot is so bad. I know the third room has the worst loot, but gosh, look at how bad this is. Ignore this, because every single room has one of those color thingies, with the last one being diamond. 3 gem keys and an orb of wisdom. How is that so bad? How do they make... Like, some of them aren't as good, but that one is just horrifically bad. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that one. Like, the scaling on that one compared to the rest is just so weird. They must really value a single orb of orange. Anyways, before I misclick, let's go get our perfect section 3. You like to do the door in front of the locked path to see what past it? Yeah, that would be kind of useful too. Because if we saw that up, we actually would have known to go that direction that we did beforehand. Because it's already a mandatory room, you have to do it eventually. So yeah, we could start doing that. That would give you more info than what you would normally have. I feel like more often than not that info doesn't help you too much, but in that situation it would have helped us a lot. Based on the weird way that it was turning. But we need to start doing that. There's a lot of small things that you do. Like one that we started utilizing last week, of course, too, was not taking the torch until the end. I'm not sure why I didn't bother doing that from the beginning. But if you don't take your... Not the torch, but I mean the lantern. If you don't take your lantern until all the way at the end, you can't possibly misclick it. Well, I haven't done that yet. Not having the lantern guarantees you will never misclick it. Rather than hoping you never do. So it's a little bit safer just to grab it at the end. Which is why it shows we have 0 lantern, even though we haven't used it yet. Let's see. Oh, let's do this one. Ideally, you want to get, like, right in the corner, if you can. Just to make sure the wild cards have more room to combine together. Yeah, as we can see. Well, obviously that's the path, because that was the only way it could be after we knew the other room there. Well, let's keep moving. See what we get over here. Alright, wow. Getting a lot of 5s. Also, my brain wasn't working earlier when I mentioned on Monday, you actually can get a 6. While 5 is a lot more common of a high one to get, it is possible to get a 6 by having a 3-3 or a 2-1-2-1 or something similar. There are some patterns that you can get 6 within a 3x3 grid. Those very unlikely. Realistically, you're going to be doing 3s, the occasional 4 or 5. But 6 is possible. Just very unlikely, even with Brownstorm. Does that kill? I don't have alignment. Though, actually, it doesn't matter, because it's enough damage to kill. Because the AoE takes him, and then the Doom Skull kills him. And even if it didn't, the burn actually would have killed him, too, so... There we go. Okay, well, we already have a diverging path. At least we know we haven't broken our perfect yet for this section, as we're only 2 in, and there isn't any diverging path yet. Until right now. If I had to guess, it's probably to the right, but, there's enough room to the left that it could honestly be in either direction. But as per usual, I do want to find a door first before we go find the other thing. What do we need here? Let's take that over, get our little... Oh, don't you dodge. Oh, no, he didn't dodge. Never mind. That was just a delayed kill animation. I still can't believe they haven't fixed that glitch. You know how long that glitch has been in the game? Luckily, they fixed it to a degree where it's only visual now. It used to actually affect the game itself, but now it's just a purely visual glitch. Like the delayed kill thing. Before, it used to have a delay kill, and it would act like a delay kill, as in the unit was still tanking there. But now it just visually shows it for an extra turn. It doesn't actually calculate the damage against it. It still counts as dead, it just visually doesn't look dead. There we go. I honestly have no clue what way I would want to go here. It's more realistic to be to the right, particularly in this section, more to the right. But, you know, they could easily put the boss room over there or something, but yeah, I think we'll go to the right first and go from there tomorrow. But for today, that is where our Underspire shell ends. Anyways, on to the next thing. Let's go do a code. Actually, let's go rescue the pet while handing out a code. Also, that reminds me, that's one thing I didn't check today. Let me go check Discord real quick. I want to see if we have a cat or dog code, because today would be a great day to give out a cat code. To go with the kitty that we have right now. But I'm not sure if Kafka has sent me any. I mean, I keep saying Kafka. I mean, Jetto. Kafka is who used to send us codes. Now, Jetto does it. If it'll ever load. Gosh, why does Discord take so long to load sometimes? No, she hasn't messaged me. Unfortunate. I should probably message her soon, but pretty sure that will not speed up the system. Anyways, quit Discord. Okay, we're out of there. Anyways, what are we doing? Let's go get the pet. Let's go hand out a code. Apparently not a pet code. Well, actually, it is a pet code. It's a shark code. It's not a cat or a dog, but you still have a code for a pet nonetheless. Also, I forgot. The thing's not open because the Windows update. Let me go open it real quick. Because for whatever reason, Windows had an update today. And for once, both my computers actually updated at the same time. Not at the same time speed-wise, as the newer computer was way quicker at updating. But updating same time as in they both need it at the same time. The reason I say that's weird is for whatever reason, whenever there's a window update, I feel like one of my computers get it like 6 hours earlier than the other. I have no clue why. And it's pretty inconsistent. It just seems like one or the other tends to get it first. But this time around, they both got it at like the exact same time. Which is actually an outlier. Normally that does not happen. Normally one of them updates and it's like, oh, I'm going to need to update the other one later. Even though it doesn't immediately show it. Anyways, I'll take that one over. Get our Thrall down. Get the buff. Why did I even buff? We have way more than enough damage. The buff is only for the final 2. I do not need it for the first 6. Let's do it out of habit. For that extra damage we do not need. Also, could you imagine a shiny Thrall? I'm really curious if we're going to get, like, the new Bork of shininess. Because we haven't gotten a Mass Destroyer that is shiny yet. Could you imagine what would happen? Because it will probably be like a 13 or a 12 mana cost that gets dragged down to 10 or 11. While having, like, the mass mana accumulation equivalent to, you know, like Thrall, Bork, similar things. But while having some kind of follow-up, that will just make it so much better, in theory. We don't have too many good follow-ups on them, though. Mirrorlift has, like, a little bit of true damage, but it's mostly used for its link. Angry Mob has probably one of the better follow-ups. It infinitely summons itself, so you just have a one-man army, which is really safe at not dying. Thrall has no follow-up other than hitting himself, but has the benefit of just having an absurdly low mana cost and a link into himself. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see if we ever do get a shiny of that type of troop. And we know that they're going to... Oh, that's a complete wrong direction. We know for sure that they're going to be doing it as well. Because we got Bork. Which means they know that Mass Destroy is broken. And they're just going to keep adding more. Instead of rebalancing, their solution is, people are using this. Let's just add more of this to the game. That actually happened with quite a few weapon types. Back in the day, Mountain Crusher was like the only, or pretty much only good mass exploding weapon. And they saw how much it was being used, so they were like, let's go make like 60 of them. And nowadays we have like one for everything. We have them based on Kingdom, we have them based on troop type, if not mistaken. We just have a billion of them now. And there's a lot of things that were kind of like that in the game, where they saw usage rates for it were high. So they were like, let's just add a billion more of them. And I feel like that might eventually happen to Mass Destroy, where Bork is just the first iteration. But sometime down the line, we'll get like a billion of them. At least like a couple dozen different types, covering like almost every single color combination and extra effects. And powers were actually like that. Back in the day, Mercy was the only one, and for the longest time it was. But because it was so popular, because it was so good, they were like, oh, let's just go add some more then. And nowadays, double empowers the entire meta of Guild War because they added so many empowers instead. Well, she wasn't the only empower, but she was the only empower converter at the time. And it became so popularized that they're like, ah, let's go add like 50 more of them and make it the entire meta of the game for Guild War. Obviously, that wasn't their main intention. But that is the end result of adding like 50 different converters to the game. With all the synergies that they have in double and triple combinations. Also, why did I forget to come on! I keep using this thing when I don't need to, and now when I actually need to, I'm not clicking it at all. Wonderful. Oh, there we go. And how many copies did we get? Come on, 7. There's no way we're getting that many. Oh, 3 though. That's a pretty high roll. I'll take it. That means we got an additional 2. That's fine. Could have been better, but honestly, far from what could have been the worst. And honestly, this cat's pretty cute. Actually, he's wearing... Oh, you know what? Oh, we gotta go match it. You know what he's wearing? Or kind of looks like he's wearing? It's not exactly that. But he's wearing that one outfit that you start with. Oh, we gotta go use that. I've been using this summer armor for so long. This is still summer. But, oh, I gotta do that. Wait. Hold up. Style. No, not the spring one. There we go. Hold up. Wait, let me go get the hood and everything. Change appearance. Let's go green. Green. Light green. Do we have light green? Light green. Not sure how light that is. We'll find out in a second. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna be able to do that for the other thing, but we can still do the thing. There we go. Actually, maybe not light green. Let's see. Let's go like a brownish. Let's see. Continue. Okay, now we gotta change the pet. Go to troops. Go to pets. Go to... I completely forget its name. We got a problem. I have no clue what kingdom it's associated to, and I forget its name. It's to Forest of Thorns, apparently. No, not rename pet. I want to equip pet. Oh, there we go. Look, we're matching. Oh, wait. Oh, we're already a cat. No, look at that. Double kitty. There we go. Double kitty, and we match now. The brown matches the beard. We're wearing the little, little nature kind of green, white archer outfit thing. Yeah, look at that. We matched the kitty now. That's so cute. I like that. Anyways, there's the redeem code, and also 5 gems from the pet we just upgraded. And the redeem code does still have a shark in it. Because I don't have any other codes to hand out. Apparently, we're about to hand out all of our sharks the next couple days, apparently. Because until I get the cat and dog codes, all I have left are sharks, so... I'd still be having some sharks. That does mean I might not have a reserve of sharks in the future, unfortunately. Due to the delay of the cat and dogs, but, at least we'll have a bunch of sharks to hand out. Anyways, and soon to be cat and dogs. So, what on earth do we do next? I've been putting off Legends Reborn so much, we can almost do every single battle already. Is today the day we finally do them? I think we will near the end of this stream. But first, let's go do Tower of Doom already. We can... I'm pretty sure complete it. Oh, then again, we only have 4. Maybe we don't finish Tower of Doom today. It's gonna be close. What room are we on again? 21. We should only have 1 room left. Yeah. Or, 1 room on this floor. Which is this one right here. Of course, we've been using the same room we have been. Or same team. It's our Guards, Avatar, Surquat, and Hadley combo. We're powering it up with a Bork, as we were mentioning earlier. And, that's pretty much the whole game plan. Don't you mana drain the most important troop on our team. And we're throwing some rings here and there just to kind of get everything buffed a little. Though the only problem with that is that it did just heavily block my brown mana. To enough of a degree where I almost don't want to cast a ring again. Actually, we might even stop casting it. It's actually blocking us so much. And I have to use it. I could always use it in last slot, but then we have to tank with Bork, which, as we're getting deeper, is probably not a good idea. Earlier on, we could get away with it, but we're getting pretty deep now. Purple to yellow doesn't do anything there. Green to skull. I don't know, let's take the mana there. It's a free extra turn, might as well. We'll take the blue, get our Mass Destroy. Get that little bit of mana accumulation. We can throw it on a guard if we really need. Don't need the other Cascade. Can't really do anything there. Let's throw it on guard. We already have the buff from the other thing. Gosh, these things are starting to get beefy. Might be time to retire this team for something else. Maybe go bring out the good old Iron Gut. Because we normally would run Iron Gut for this range. Normally you would retire the Guard's Avatar by around floor 100. And then start using the other team. But I've still been using this the whole time. This battle is definitely showing that we should probably switch into an Iron Gut team, though. As this team is starting to fall off a little. Also, green to skull. I just realized we just had alignment on the previous board, didn't we? Unfortunate. We'll let him have the little poke there. And take our alignment, get our kill. And at least the Valraven cannot escape now. And that's match. Oh, we'll actually throw down the Skull Poke just to make sure he has enough damage, as I believe... Oh, no, actually would have been enough. He doesn't have any spell reduction. That would have been enough if we just cast him. Oh, well. Alright, there we go. Floor 100. I meant to say floor 10. Oh, no. Yeah, floor 10. I'm thinking Underworld numbers. I meant to say floor 10. It would be Underworld level 100. Because normally, 20 to 100 is how far a guard team would normally go. And the equivalent of that for this is about floor 10 or so. Not exactly, but generally speaking, it's like roughly around there. But yeah, I guess we'll switch to an Iron Gut team. What do we have to do here? It's a 4 and a 3. So this one and then that one. Yeah, we're going to switch our team. Oh, this one was fun. I think we're going to switch into an Iron Gut build. We're just deep enough that we kind of have to. And you know what else we're going to try? We are going to try the Catharix with it. Great mistakes that have been made. You know what else I'm going to try? I'm going to try putting my ring into a useless location. I also need to go change my banner. Brown, green. Minus... We don't use purple. Alright, there we go. +2 brown, +1 yellow. Alright, there's the team. Still using Mechanus. So we're using Bork, Hiking Iron Gut, Catharix, and nothing. The ring just has to exist. So this is using ring simply because the reason I want to use the guard's avatar team initially is it got to show off the ring a little. But this is what you do if you don't want to use the ring at all. You just plop hero out of the way and build as if you have a team of 3. Which, you know, not ideal, but it is kind of what we have to do. We don't have to be doing it for this other fight, but oh yeah, you still need attack value. I should have switched to seasons. We actually can do that if we want a better devour rate. It just makes it more likely that he'll get his first devour, which is very beneficial. But look at that. Extra turn. Extra turn. Why don't you extra turn when we actually need you to, Catharix? Wow. You just did so much extra turn value for us. Let's see. We're at 22. So the only one I need here is 4 and 3. So we'll take the 3 right over here. We're good to go. Alright, what do we need here? What do we need? Let's see. We'll take a Mash Destroyer right over there. Get a Devour onto anything. Nice, you actually landed it this time. I'll go for our mana accumulation again. Rinse, repeat. Problem, we did not get full mana, and we don't have any way to get full mana. I'm gonna ignore the skull. And it was worth it. We get free full mana. And that should pretty much be match. We throw this down. We throw that down. He does an extra turn. Wasn't really expecting it. And there we go. So hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Due to him not creating skulls, you had a hard time with the Doom room. True. There's a solution to that, though. Goodbye, Bork. Let's see. You're right. But that should fix our issue. There we go. Hiking Iron Gut, Angry Mob, Catharix, Doomed Band. So we're just dropping the Bork. And because we're dropping the Bork, here, go something more useful, like Elementalist or something. There we go. Yeah, we don't have 50% human start off a hero. That'd be a really good human hero class. We do have 50% mana start for heroes, but not off, I mean, for humans. But not off of a hero specifically. So what we do now is take red and then win. That is the entire strategy right now. So we take our Devour. Wait. Did the Doom just get replaced with a Valraven? Wait, what? Has that always been possible? I think it has, and I've just never... It's just really rare that it happens. But, wow, okay. Has that always been a thing? I'm pretty sure we've seen that before. But that really threw me off guard. This is the Doom fight, and we had no Doom. Because the Valraven had a 1 in 4 chance. Took the Doom. I'll go figure. Also, hello, Arminator. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this was the Doom fight, right? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, that was the Doom fight. The Doom got replaced. And you still get to do 2 Doom kills. But the Doom itself got replaced with a Valraven. Go figure. I'm pretty sure we've seen that before, but gosh, that really threw me off. Anyways, well, I guess we don't get to test it. I literally changed his team for the sake of the Doom. And then, we didn't even get a Doom. Go figure. Alright, let's take the brown. Cast Angry Mob. Or not, never mind. Why did I cast it? We got webbed literally as I was clicking the button. Very unfortunate. Alright, we'll just take the red. Get Devourer down. I remember when I first played Gems of War PvP, I was taking my moves so absurdly quick. Because at the time, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have made this mistake the very first time. Because I thought it was real time, and I thought the player I was up against was just taking moves like so absurdly quick. Of course, 4x speed didn't exist at the time, but you know, they were still taking moves like really quick, like near instantly, just at the slower pace, or you know, slower pace visually, but their actual moves were still, you know, about as quick as the AI takes now. But I was taking my moves like absurdly quick. Because, you know, I thought it was like a real player, so I was like, I don't want to dilly-dally, let's also take our moves very quickly. And then I like realized very short after, it's like, wait, this is an AI. Yeah, when I first started the game, I definitely thought it was. But honestly, we almost play like that now with how quick-paced the game is these days. Not every single battle. But, you know, you definitely get used to playing at a much quicker speed over time. Especially with teams you've used a lot over the years. A lot of teams have pretty similar overlapping strategies as well. As in, get Mana Accumulator, click Mana Accumulator, and then kill every single thing that is with your damage sources. Like, almost every team has that gameplay loop. Just in a different way of how it's composed and everything. Alright, what do we need there? 23. So we took the 2, we took the 5, and that's all we need. Let's go move on. Also, are we done? Wait. I just realized we could have fireballed earlier, too. Let me go double check my fireballs and everything before I click this. So I have to do the battle at this point. Which we're going to anyways. But, let me do some math real quick. We are at 23. So we gotta figure something out real quick. So we're at 23. We have 3 fireballs and a heroism. And we have 2 sigils. 1 we have to use here. That's not within question. Fireball, final sigil. Fireball 2. Fireball 3. Fireball 4. I just realized we have a spear heroism. Oh no. I could have used the fireball already. Oh wow. Interesting. Yeah, I have 1 extra... I either have an extra fireball or an extra heroism, depending on how you look at it. I guess we'll use it for... Wait, we're already done. We did this next fight where it's over. Because we heroism, fireball, heroism. And then I still have a spare fireball. Whoops, I made a mistake. We could have actually fireballed the fight we just did. But that's fine. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, we only have 1 fight left, and it's the one right in front of us. Heroism, fireball... fireball, heroism. That's gonna be such a floor. I don't think I've ever done that to a floor before. We're gonna fireball everything that isn't the unlock and then heroism the floor. Oh, but has anyone checked yet? I know someone has. Definitely a lot of people have. Do you get 1 less doom when you use a fireball? I mean, with a heroism? Obviously, fireball doesn't. But this is our final battle then, for sure. But do you get 1 less doom kill for using the heroism? Because I'm pretty sure you do. But that's not going to stop me from clicking the button. Let's see. We'll take our 2 dooms less. As it would save us like 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, not that much time, but you know, it'd save us a little chunk of time. I really wish that would have been an extra turn. Because now we're in a weird situation where I need to farm a skull on a board with minimal skulls. At some point we will get a skull. There we go, 2 skulls. They all came out once instead. And that is it. We're done with the Tower of Doom. So now, we have 1 battle left and we don't even need it. Because on floor 24, We are simply just going to heroism. Please give 2, please give 2, please give 2. It's going to give 1. No! Wait, wait. It does give 2! Oh! Now the question is, does it do it based on the previous team you used? Or does it just always just straight up give you 2 now instead of 1? I'm pretty sure it checks the last team you used, but I actually don't know now. I kind of want to check for science. But I also don't want to waste the 1 Doom. Alright, let's see. I'm not done? Wait, are we not done? We're done. We have to fireball the fireball. Then we fireball the... Actually, we just fireball everything if we really want to. You're not going for all the reward tiers? I am. But, the guild will get the rest. Let's see. Because we'll be at 26. If everyone does floor 26 completion with 2 times, we'll be done. Because that gets us to 62. There's only 2 people in our guild who even went further than that. But if everyone does 62, we will be done. We just need everyone who hasn't done 62 to go do 62. I think, right? We could do the math on that. Let's see. 450, 500, a little over 500. Let's see. Let's do some math. Let's see. 60, 40, 40, 1. Yeah, it'll get done. But that is true. We might have to do 1 extra battle of Doom tomorrow. But we're still going to do it as if this is our final one right now. Strategy-wise. Alright, so we need to fireball everything that isn't a 2. So we fireball this. We fireball this. And then we heroism this. Gosh, I don't think I've ever thrown so many scrolls on a single floor before. But there we go. Tower of Doom completed. As far as the main rewards are concerned. But yes, there's technically this now. If everyone in our guild did what we just did right now, we will be fine, though. Let's do the math on that. Oh, no, actually I can't, because do you still... No, you can't see the numbers anymore. I was going to go add up all these numbers, and then see if 62 times 30 is bigger than this number. I could maybe check on the Monday thing. Does anyone remember the total amount of points it takes? Because I'm pretty sure 62 times 30 is enough. Though I did not check on Monday to double check to see if it was. But I'm pretty sure if everyone does bare minimum, which for my guild is 62, it could be slightly different for yours depending on how many lucky scrolls you found. But I'm pretty sure this would have been completed if everyone in our guild does this. It's just half of them haven't yet. Yeah, we can still do a little bit more and it would help out. But so far, pretty much everyone in the guild has done bare minimum right now, or less, which is currently 62. Anyways, oh, there we go. We have 1 battle and 1 fireball left, but we'll use them later. I think we're only scouted to 26 anyways. No, we're not. Actually, we're all the way scouted to 31 already. Wow, Gerudo went far. Is the Gerudo main one farming right now? I'll go give him a thingy. Can't remember if I gave HP Herm one later or earlier. But let's give one to Gerudo. Oh, haven't claimed the seals yet this week. Also not at 2,000 yet, apparently. Where is Gerudo? Let's see. Don't click kick. I hate... Why is this a thing? Why is the give gift button right next to the kick button? What a weird 2 buttons to put next to each other. One is not like the other. Just slightly. Just ever so slightly one is not like the other. Just such an absurdly weird thing to do. That makes no sense whatsoever. But anyways... So, what now? Let's go take out dailies, I guess. Haven't taken them out yet. We do have a few good ones. Got a couple of gems just sitting here. 50 gems. Gotta love it. But you need to know. Do more Tower of Doom? I only have 1 battle left. I can't really do too much more. Like, I'll probably still do more tomorrow just to see where it brings us. And because the guild's not finished yet and I need those points. But, we only have 1 battle even left tonight. The first 12 rewards are 1,320. Oh, thank you for that. Okay. So let's do some math. Let's bring out a calculator. What is 62 times... Alright, math time. 62 times 30 is 1,860. Oh! That isn't enough. Because I think we need about 2,000 then. Oh, interesting. Yeah, doing that is not enough. Oh. Interesting. It's not that much more. But yeah, doing 20 to the guild from everyone in the guild is not enough. Or, you know, floor 25. It will be if some people do excess. But if that's the case, another 450, and then 200, 650. That means you need 1,970. Let's just say 2,000. Oh, it's almost enough. It's basically enough. You need 1,970 and you get to 1,860 with it. Though it can vary depending on how many lucks your guild has found. But with the amount that my guild has found, we get to 1,860. And you need 1,970. So the difference of that is only... I'm not sure why I'm putting this in a calculator rather than just doing it in my brain. Plus I just typed it into the calculator wrong. No, it's not. Never mind. That's right. It's 110 difference. You only have to do 110 dooms more than... Or at least our guild. It can vary based on how many lucks you guys got. But if everyone does bare minimum in my guild currently, it would come out to only needing 110 more doom kills. And we already have 2 people doing slightly more. Though, of course, there could be some people doing less. Someone might have forgotten to do it. No clue what Caps is doing, but maybe they're away this week or something. I'm not sure. But, yeah, we will still do more, just to help. But you don't need that many more. If everyone did bare minimum, we would only need 110 more Doom kills, which is not that many. But yeah, it does look like we might need to do a little bit more. Anyways, let's go clear out the rest of the dailies. Let's see. We did that. Let me finish the gems off. It would have been done, but you lost in battles. All good, no worries. Luckily, if you bought tier 4, there's plenty enough to get to 25. Like, there's a lot of leeway. Like, we're already there on Wednesday. There's still 4 more login days where you get free battles. Buying tier 4 has so much leeway for Tower of Doom. I would say, honestly, relative to what tier you tend to buy in the mode, it is probably the easiest event week out of all of them, if your guild scouts everything and is well coordinated. If not, then it could be a lot harder, obviously. But a well-coordinated guild, I would say Tower of Doom is, point-wise, the easiest mode out of any of them to get to. What tier for all? Oh, tier 4, because that's where the weapon is. It's a little bit more expensive, which is probably why it's easier to get to, too. Because on an average mode, you'd spend 210 gems, like on a raids or an evasion or something similar, because that's all you need to get to all the useful rewards more often than not. However, for Tower of Doom, you spend 500. As that gets you to the Doom weapon, and that's the final very useful reward. Like, you could go deeper, but that's all you really need. Everything beyond that, just a pretty hefty gem price for what it gives in return. Alright, let's go clear our dungeon real quick. Come on, top 3. Oh? Aw. Yay. No. Okay, well, Curse Fire, that does nothing. That's the equivalence of having no effect on us. There can only be 5 luck scrolls between levels 1 and 24. How many did we get this time around? Did we get a lot of them? That's not what I wanted. How do I check chat? Not that chat, but the other chat. How many lucks did we get this week? 1, 2... where's the rest? I know we got more than 2. 3, 4, 5. We got 5. There can only be 5 luck scrolls between levels 1 and 24. Yeah, we got 5 exactly. Well, it was actually 1 between 25, but yeah. Which I think is slightly more than we normally get. I don't think we always get that many, so we might need a little bit more battles on some weeks. Because that seems high. I don't think we normally get 5. That whoever scouting doesn't normally find them, but I'm pretty sure we normally get close to like 3, I want to say. On a given week. Or maybe just never really paid much attention to the counting each individual one. Zolgoth, why won't you let me cast? That was weird. You wouldn't let me cast the ability. That's 16? What's 16? Not sure what you're referring to with the 16 number. We don't have a purple here. We still don't have a purple here. Now we do. Everything just to get Thrall rolling. Whatever it takes. Are they going to fix the Tesla pet? Wait, what's broken with it? I haven't actually used Tesla since I got the pet. What did they do? Is it not adding the stats or something? Or do you mean broken in the fact that it gives magic and she doesn't use magic? The final prize? Well, is it broken? I bought it earlier and there wasn't any issue. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, have you not gotten the kills yet? You might need to still do the 300 yellow kills or whatever it was. If you can't get the final reward yet. Because you have to get 300 yellows first. I'm not sure why it's in gray text so hard to see over there. Oh, actually, it's in gray text over here. That's so hard to see. But yeah, you have to get 300 yellow kills first. If you haven't already done that. Because if you haven't, you can't claim this. And if you haven't claimed this, you can't claim this. Which reminds me, we need to go do those battles after this. I've been neglecting them, and we already have like 4 sets of them queued up now. So we're gonna need to go do those battles. I'm not sure with what. Probably some quick kill team. We'll probably just use Diamantina. Seems like one of the quicker ways to get it done. Though for the earlier fights, we might use Phoenicia while it's still a little bit quicker. Or even Rowan quick kill, but Rowan's gonna fall off pretty quickly. So I might just use Diamantina. Because we're already going to have to switch a team multiple times if we don't just already start at the higher one. So might as well go ever so slightly slower at the beginning just to make sure we don't have to switch our team multiple times. Alright, let's go run out these battles then. Let's go head over to Legends Reborn. And it looks like we can do 4 sets of them. I have done 1. Right on the first day when we did the quest reading. I've not played a single one of these battles since. And obviously we're skipping it. We already read them all. Though I do like the changes that they made to these menus. They look pretty clean. It's one of the few visual changes that they've made into the game that I actually really like. Some of them have been questionable or average, but that's actually one of the ones that I personally feel like looks way better now than compared to before. I actually really like what they did with the quest lines. I know some people still aren't a fan of those either, but I feel like out of any visual change they've ever made, the art style change for the quest lines and just everything that they've done with them, huge improvement compared to what it was. It's one of those weird areas where it actually became more stylized instead of less stylized. For whatever reason, a lot of areas in the game, they made a lot more monotone and, you know, samey. And just, like, more classic to, like, every other mobile game in existence. But they really made these a lot more stylized compared to what they originally were. Almost having, like, comic book kind of style thing going on. And while it's still not much, it's way better than what it was originally. As far as how it presents all the info and everything. The struggle of Diamantina never getting full mana.
Name your poison, hemlock or mandrake.
I'll go for Leprechaun. Honestly, anytime we can just Leprechaun straight into there seems good to go. As long as there's enough green on the board. I wish there was an auto skip after you've already done it. The only bad thing about this is once you've already done it once, you know, it still goes through the whole thing over and over again. Which is kind of weird that they haven't added a toggle option like, yeah, I would like to skip this after the first time. It's kind of weird that it plays it every single time, though. Like, the first time it's really fun to go read through it again. The other 4 times, it's just kind of in the way of the battles. Let him skull poke us, and he's dead. Because unlike Guard's Avatar, Diamantina does not lose any value from taking damage. Only if it loses magic. Which is very unlikely. Actually, I don't even think there's a single... Actually, that's not true. I was gonna say, I don't even think there's a single thing in Adana that can lower magic, but that's not true. Dracos 1337 can lower magic. It's not a lot, but it does lower it. Though I'm not sure he's even in any of these battles, because he was not made when this questline was originally made. So I'm not sure that troop would even be included at all anywheres here. It's one of the reasons why you see like some weird options like this thing and those guys. Back when the game had like negative number of troops. Because Adana was one of those quest lines that was made back when the game had like 90 troops total. Because I mentioned in the video earlier today that the game started with like high 80 something or low 90 something. And Adana and 14 other quest lines in the game, when they were originally made, only had the choice of those troops. They have since updated them to have some more. For example, this guy didn't used to be there, but he's been updated. These three were always there, but this battle got updated to have him in there. So there's been instances like that. But originally, when these quest lines were made, there was only like 90 troops in the game total that they could use for any of the quest lines to incorporate into any battle. Whereas now we have way more than that. We're almost at 1,300. Which when I saw that number when I was looking at the, doing the video again, it really surprised me again. That number is getting so high. I think the other really surprising time was, of course, when 1,300. I mean, not 1,300. I mean, the original 1,000. Because that was a huge milestone for the game. When it finally ended up reaching the good old 1,000 mark. They didn't really do anything to celebrate it, though, unfortunately. It's still kind of insane that the game went from a double-digit number of troops all the way to a 4-digit number within 7 years, or 8 years, whenever it was, around the time when we hit 1,000. Let's see. Oh, we'll take that one over. Gosh, I might not even bother doing all these right now. I forgot how repetitive these are. It doesn't seem like it when you're reading the storyline. But when you're just like one-shotting all these, gosh, this actually takes a while. We've been putting them off that we have a whole stack of them just sitting here. They must be done. We get a max pet from this. Unfortunately, it is... Oh no, this one actually is the good one. Oh, you really have to do this one too. This is for max Bork. Like, this is not even in question. You have to go for that. I'm pretty sure most people don't even bother skipping on it. Might as well for the max pet. But, yeah, this time, even if you are someone who normally skips these, or only do, like, the first one because you just want to, get a copy of the pet, you 100% want to make sure you do all of these. This is for max Bork, for 5 magic in the Bork. Which in some team contexts makes him the best mana accumulator in the game. If you're using mech plus him. Of course, not every single team can fit that comfortably. But if you can, it's more destroy than Thrall and other similar options. Not by much. And in Underworld, it doesn't matter because you already have so much magic that the extra magic doesn't matter. But in other situations, it can be a pretty big impact. 5 might not seem like much, but generally speaking, since Destroy gives 100% mana, 5 Destroys is essentially 5 more mana per cast, with an already 12 mana cost that's initially 6 because of the half mana start. That is a pretty huge mana increase. Not to mention it makes it closer to a full board clear. You did a storyline in like 15 minutes today? Yeah, you did the one, but we need to do like 4 of them. Because I've been stalling all of these. We gotta do like all of them. Because yeah, individually it doesn't take that long. But if we're doing them all back to back to back, which I've actually never bothered doing before, this is the first week we've ever bothered letting them stockpile a little. Which you definitely shouldn't do. As it is much better if you take it as they appear. Because now we're stuck having to do multiple days all at once. It's a lot better spread out. Especially since we're going to be engaging like the near exact same fights over and over again too.
Name your poison, hemlock or mandrake.
I know, so maybe we'll save some of it for tomorrow night. Just so we're not here doing these all night long. Because we might be here for another half an hour to do the next 2 sections. Because, you know, about 15 minutes per thing. Might be a little bit shorter than that. I've actually never bothered timing these to see how long a set takes. Obviously, as you go deeper, it can take longer because you might not be able to one-shot anymore. Plus, these guys reviving can definitely lower it down. Also, hello, Earthbound. Welcome, welcome. Will we be here in 20 years still talking about Gems of War? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I'm not sure what move I would... I'm not sure what next game would be. Like, if Gems of War was to shut down, like, next week. Like, what we would move to. I guess technically it would be old school RuneScape. And just trying to cover guides for that game again. I still think the most viewed video on this channel, or maybe second most, I don't remember, was something RuneScape related. I've been playing that game for like 20 years, so... and it's gonna survive another 20. That game's never gonna die. It's probably like the safest bet for a game you could ever pick. I would say there's a few pretty safe ones. Pokemon, RuneScape, the MMO that will never die. I don't know, what else is safe? I'm trying to think of another one. Those are the only two that I have any knowledge of that I could technically get into. Though I feel like Pokemon's a bit too saturated to really get into. Like, RuneScape is too, but there's so many niches you could do within RuneScape. Whereas I feel like it'd be harder to do for Pokemon. Had time to become a Pokemon YouTuber. Could you imagine? I'm not sure what type of Pokemon YouTuber I would even be if I did. Because the competitive scene has a lot of cheating, and I'm not a big fan of that. And then the casual side is basically just like shiny hunting for every day for the rest of your life. Which, I do like shiny hunting here and there. I'm not sure if I could bear doing it forever. Actually, I don't even think I've caught on a shiny in like 5 months because I just haven't been playing any of the games. I still haven't even claimed that Mew from the other day. I literally told Isabel about it the other day, and I still haven't even claimed it myself. Which I find really funny. I mentioned that last night too, I still haven't bothered. Because I just haven't started up the game. Since then. Let's see. Will we be a dragon-type Pokemon trainer? Yes, we would definitely have all dragons and birds. 100%. Actually, you know who we'd be like? We'd be like Larry. If any of you remember Larry from Scarlet and Violet. He was the normal-type trainer who's basically like that everyday guy. But he had an all-bird team. Because it doubled as like an all-normal team and an all-flying team. And he was both the normal trainer and the flying trainer. Normal for the gym and flying for the Elite Four. But yeah, we'd be just like Larry. Except instead of normal and birds, we would be a dragon and birds. 100%. Yeah, the Pokemon franchises will literally never die. Aren't they, like, pretty much bigger than Disney these days? Though, in all fairness, isn't Disney falling apart? What good has Disney done in, like, the last couple years? Because every time I look at what Disney doing, it just keeps getting worse and worse. It does not look like they are improving. I'm not quite sure what they're up to these days. But anytime I hear Disney news, it is never positive. I'll take that one over. Why am I taking mana so slow? Let's get the kill. There we go. Is the Horde Mimic still in the game? Yes. Though it is one of the rarest things in the entire game to get. I'm really glad we got lucky on it. Well, we didn't really get lucky. I guess the first one might have been lucky. The other one was a little bit more on drop rate. But yeah, it does take a while. It is only drops from Mimic Chess. So, ideally the best way to do it is to spam Explore 12, like a couple hours a day. Or even just like half an hour a day or any amount per day. And just slowly chip at it per day. And the more you do Explore 12, the more chance you'll have at it. It is possible from any level Explore, even level 1. However, the reason you would want to do Explore 12, assuming you're at the point in the game where you can farm it consistently, the reason you want to do Explore 12 is because you get more shards. And more shards means more chests, and more chests means more Mimic chances. And more Mimic chances means you'll eventually get it. Yeah, it took us a while. Actually, we still have the Mimic counter from when we tracked it for a year. Let me see if I could find it. Do I still have it? Let me see if I could find it. Wait, do I still have it? Please tell me I still have it. Where's my mimic counter? Do I not have it anymore? No! There it is! Aha! I still have my mimic counter. So in the first year that mimics came out, just for some statistics, I don't think I ever covered a video on it. I meant to and just never did. In the first year that mimics existed, I got 145 2x chests. And of those 145, 20, why can I not read that number? 20, my interface is blocking that number. I can't even see what it is. You guys can. Oh gosh, that thing's not live at the moment. Wait, my other computer's behind. Why can I not see this number? You guys can, but my interface is blocking in a way where I can't see it. 1 second. It is the number 26. So I've gotten 145 2x and 26 5x. And within those 26 5x, we found 2 Horde Mimics. And that was our data for the first year. Anyways, there we go. Anyways. But yeah, that was our first year Mimic data. But yeah, it's hard. We only found 2 within that time. And that was after quite a lot of grind. Though most of that grind was within the first few months. Like, I got more within, like, the first month or 2 than I did, like, the rest of the year combined. Just because we really power grinded for the first one. Because I really just wanted to get it. Because I knew if I didn't, it would just be so annoying to get into the future. But yeah, it is probably one of the most annoying grinds in Gems of War. Because you're never any closer to it than the day you started. Just because it's not like other grinds in the game, like Diamantina, or I'm trying to think of another one that's somewhat similar. Maybe Zolgoth or something. Those are pretty easy to do these days. But it's not like a grind where you constantly keep making progression. Even if you get slightly unlucky, you're still like always getting some progression. And you kind of know like, oh, I'm this far away from getting it, or this far away. That's not the case with the Horde Mimic. You're always a mile away if you still don't have it. Because you don't work up any currency that works towards it. So you either just get lucky or you don't. Because even if you've done like, you know, like, let's say 100 2x mimics and still don't have it. Or I should say 105 times. No, it wouldn't be that many. Let's say you've done like 25 times and still don't have it. Because you got unlucky. It's about 1 in 10 from the 5 times or so. But even if you've done 20, it's not like you're getting like a mini currency that helps you get closer to him. You still are just as far away. Which is really unfortunate. Oh, that's the other one I want to compare it to. The hero class grind. Like, the hero class grind is one that takes quite a bit of time, but a lot of it gets done passively within the game. And it's one of the longer grinds in the game. Honestly, it might even be higher than how long it takes to get a Horde Mimic. However, it doesn't feel like that, because you're constantly getting progress on it. You constantly see numbers going up. You're constantly getting new abilities and new content from it. And you're constantly, like, passively getting it up, and you can just directly farm it. You see the number moving, and you can always get progress that keeps stacking. But that's not the case for the Horde Mimic. You either get the drop or you don't get the drop. And there's no, like, any kind of luck system to it to make sure that you don't get unlucky. So you can get very unlucky on it. There's not too many pity systems within Gems of War. Honestly, pity keys for vault events is one of the only pity systems in the entire game. And they really should add it to the Horde Mimic. Because the grind, it can literally take, like, several hundred hours of doing Explore 12 if you get unlucky enough. I can't remember the exact amount of hours it took us to get the first one. But I want to say it wasn't a triple-digit number. It was definitely a double-digit number. Though it still took a while. Let's see, we don't need that. I'll just take that over. We're starting to get to the point where this team does not work anymore. I might need to start using the one buff method, which is the one we're using for the pet battles. Because once it stops one-shotting, it's not worth using. Yeah, I'm still using it for some reason. Let's see. Let me go switch the team. Alright, fight. Can you please bring me to the fight? Thank you. Alright, let me switch to the other one. This should be the other one. I'm not sure why I still named it 2 Empress. I originally had 2 Empress on it and then realized, wait, if I just man accumulator Mar, it's basically the same as running double Empress. So instead of the second Empress, I just run Leprechaun for the initial mana. Originally it was double Empress, but it turns out Leprechaun, as per usual, with every team in existence almost, is quicker than not having Leprechaun. As is nearly every team. Not every single one, but I would say like 90% plus of every team could benefit from just plopping a Leprechaun in there. when it comes to like doing a quick kill. Obviously, if you have it in a more elongated battle, Leprechaun is actually worse. But if your goal is just to win quickly, Leprechaun is almost always the answer for winning quickly. Hey, how many more sets of battles do we have? Do we still have a whole other section after this? I know we do in the sense that we still have one, but do we actually have to do it this day? Because if so, I'm going to save it for tomorrow night. Because we've been doing this for like 20 minutes straight now. Nothing but these quick kill battles. But it's going to be worth it for the Bork in the end. Main encouragement is the loot at the end. The carrot and the stick. Well, realistically, that's how most loot is in Gems of War. All the better content is where all the better loot is. Which is one thing that I really hate about Treasure Hunt right now. Like, I actually find Treasure Hunt fun. But the loot is so bad. It is so bad. They could really use a bit of an overhaul. And they said they would at one point. They still probably will at some point. Once they can figure out a way to monetize it. Because you know they're going to these days. But once they have figured out a way, they will, well, there's a billion ways they could, but once they have figured out the way they want to do it, we'll probably finally get an update to them. And who knows, maybe it'll finally be worth using the stacks and stacks and stacks of tens of thousands of normal treasure maps we have. And maybe when I say there's one or two treasure maps in the redeem code, it means something. Because each redeem code has 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. One of those loots is not like the other. They're 2 treasure maps that do basically nothing unless you like literally just started the game. Because once you hit the point of having like 1,000 maps, you're never going to have 0. You're just forever going to have a stack that just sits there forever. We've done the math quite a few times. It would take hundreds of hours of doing nothing but treasure hunt to finish our entire map stack. It would take so long. Like, we'd basically have to do maps for over an hour every day to finish our stack, last I recall. It's just so many. Actually, let me go redo the math. We're just talking about it, might as well. Let's see, how long would it take for us to deplete our current stack of maps if we were to start doing it every day? So we take our number, which is 33911. Realistically, with quick kill, you can get about 55 per hour. Technically, you could do 60, but you know, you're going to slow down some and other similar things. So let's say 55 per hour, even though 60 is possible with super focus. That would take us 616 hours. Wow. If we did it for 1 hour every day, it would take 2 years based on the maps that we would also get within that 2-year period. It would take 2 years for me to open every map if we did it an hour a day. That number is getting so high that that stack will never go down. Unless they find something good to convert them into at some point. Wow. Yeah, it would take 2 years doing treasure hunt for an hour a day to finish the stack of treasure hunt or treasure maps we have. Though, we would get so many gems, we would never need gems again. There is one upside to it. We would get upwards of 40,000 gems, even in the current state of the game without any buff. We would get, like, upwards of 40,000 gems or so from it, as well as many other loots, but the gems being the more relevant one. Like, we'd more than double our gem stack, but at the cost of doing treasure hunt for an hour a day for 2 years straight. Which, you know, that's never happening. Even when treasure hunts get buffed, we're not playing it that much. We'll play it more, but not that much more. Let's see. I'll take that one over. Grab a buff. Oh, come on. We had... How many chances was that? We had 4 chances for a skull, and we missed all of them. Because of the double cascade in that area for the double skull there. 4 individual chances, and not a single one was a skull, unfortunately. And there we go. And there's our bark. Ah, we can still keep going. Well, that's for tomorrow. No. But yeah, tomorrow we'll go clear this out, I guess. And in a few days, we can take out the final one. Wait, can we already take out the final one now? No. The final one shouldn't unlock until... Why does it not tell me? I guess I have to finish this one first. The final one unlocks on Friday? Saturday? Friday? Actually, don't remember. Soon, TM. But yeah, I think it tells me once I finish out this one. But that's for tomorrow. We did 2 sets, or sorry, 2 sets, yeah. Because we did the one set on Monday, last week's Monday. We did 2 sets now. We'll do the other set tomorrow. And then the other one we do when we can, which I think is Saturday or so. We could finally go around to doing that. But anyways, guys, I think we'll end it there for now. If you haven't claimed the pet, make sure to do so. You have how many hours left? You have 5 hours and 36 minutes left to go claim the kitty. And it looks really good with the free armor you get too. So free cat that matches free armor. So pretty nice. As this outfit, without spending a single cent, is fully available. You start with this armor and this cat is available for free right now. So go and get it. It's a pretty cool outfit too. I actually like that. It is actually, when the game first came out, this was actually one of my favorite armors. I don't even think, did Dragon Armor exist at the time? It did, but it didn't have its bonus, so there was no reason to get it. It was basically like a gem-locked, when gems were like really rare to get. It was like a gem-locked armor that had no bonuses, but then it gained a gold bonus, and I was like, oh, I need to go get that. But out of all the initial armors in the game, it's still one of my favorites to this day with all the more armors they added. But yeah, I really like how this armor looked, and now we have a kitty that matches it too, so perfect. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Best of luck if you're going to be trying for the Mythic. Tomorrow's the last day to do it, which means if you want to get it, yeah, tomorrow's the last day. It's a very useless Mythic. We covered a video on it last Friday. However, it is a Mythic that is new nonetheless. So if you have most of the Mythics in the game, you might still want to pick it up, and tomorrow's the last day to do so. That also means if you want to open keys without getting that Mythic, make sure to wait until at least Friday reset, as tomorrow is the last day that you will still be forced to have to get that Mythic. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.